guys, welcome to my YouTube channel Mostly Romy. So this is our story of visiting Singapore and Malaysia for the first time. So enjoy! So we plan to leave on 5th of May, and in order to get a good fare, we booked our tickets in March. Since we booked prior, we spent around 200,000 for both of us for the round trip, and we chose Air Asia since it's a budget airline, and you will be only allowed a 7 kg cabin bag per person since it's a budget airline, and if you want to carry more weight, you have to pay and get a checked luggage. As you can see, we didn't have much leg space, but it was kind of okay. And then you get the menu of the airplane meals you can order then and there, and you can pay with Malaysian currency, which is ringgit. It was a full flight that day, and we were supposed to take off at 10:55 p.m. on the Vesak day. As you can see here, it was so beautiful since it's Vesak. The entire land was lit up, and I bet you don't get to see this beauty every day. And we got down in KL Airport somewhere around 5:11, and our next flight is at 7:20, which is a direct flight to Singapore. So we had a transit of 2.5 hours at Kuala Lumpur Airport, and meantime I got a coffee to not fall asleep and walking here and there, probably to stay awake. Now the time is 7:20. It would take probably around 1 hour to land in Singapore to Changi Airport. So Malaysia, see you again in 3 days. Hello Singapore, here we come. Good morning from Singapore. We are actually in the Changi Airport at the moment. Now we are going to see the Jewel waterfall. Since we landed in Terminal 4, we had to get a free shuttle service to go to the Terminal 2 where the waterfall is. After getting down from the bus, you have to cross the street and enter the airport again. And trust me guys, this would be the most beautiful airport you will ever see. The waterfall is actually called HSBC Rain Vortex, and it majestically stands at the nucleus of the Jewel. Water that cascades from the dome-shaped roof of the Jewel gives this a height of 40 meters. So apparently you are looking at the world's tallest indoor waterfall. This stretches over 7 floors while being surrounded by beautiful plants and flowers.
So our next stop would be our hotel, which is located in Little India, and to get there we will be using the metro, the subways, and to use that we have to take the traveler's card from the machines that are installed in the train stations, and it costs around $15 for each card, and then again we had to top up the cards. Okay, what you see here is the railway map, the MRT map of Singapore, which has so many colors, and each line has a name. For instance, this blue line is called the downtown line, which we have to take now. We also installed this app called City Mapper, which helped us identify what are the lanes to be taken, what are the MRT stations that we need to get down, and it really helped to explore Singapore by ourselves. So using MRT for the first time was like rocket science, but once you understand it, it's very easy and user-friendly, and we never had to wait more than 5 minutes for a train to get anywhere in Singapore. After getting down at Farrer Park MRT station, we directly went to our hotel, which is Philip Hotel located in Desker Street in Little India, which was very comfortable place, and we can highly recommend this place. We actually booked last minute, but still the place was very clean and quiet and calm, and it was very convenient since it's in Little India and it's very close to all the shopping places, including the Mustafa place. We booked this hotel for 2 nights with breakfast, and it cost us around $270 for both nights. And the room is not that spacious, but it was quite decent because we chose this due to the convenience, because there is a MRT station very close by and it's walking distance to all the other places.
So we are at the Gardens by the Bay Metro, and now we're heading to the Gardens by the Bay. It will be open till 8 since this is weekend. To meet you there.
After getting down from the MRT, we had to walk a little bit to reach the Gardens by the Bay, and this is situated adjacent to the Marina Reservoir.
Here they have mentioned places you can visit. First we'll be going to the Flower Dome because these days the Tulip Festival is happening and we are very excited to see it. Inside the Gardens by the Bay, there are a few attractions such as Avatar the Experience at Cloud Forest and Flower Dome, the Floral Fantasy, Super Tree Observatory and the OCPC Skyway. Out of those, we chose Avatar the Experience at Cloud Forest and the Flower Dome, which cost us around 53 Singapore dollars each ticket. You can purchase the ticket through their website, or you can just walk in and purchase the ticket from their counters. Either way, I don't think that you are getting any discount. So for your convenience, you can pre-book the tickets. So this place has taken all the measures to become environmentally sustainable. As you can see, the roof is fitted with specially selected glass that allows optimal light in for plants while minimizing the solar heat. They've also taken measures such as cooling on with occupied zones, minimizing solar heat gain, and so on. So when we consider the weather condition of this place, it actually replicates the cool, dry climate of the subtropical regions of the world and the cool, moist climate of the tropical mountain regions of the world. Actually, this place houses a diverse collection of plants that are not commonly seen in this part of the world. Actually, some of them has a high conservative value as well. So here you find very different kinds of plants where you don't find in normal gardens. Mostly the plants were cactus, where we see in under very harsh weather conditions. But of course, this garden is air conditioned. Still, they are growing really nice, and there are so many different variants, different colors. Some are like animals and some are like human flowers. So pretty. You can't even see whether it's a plant or an animal. And here comes the most colorful part of the Gardens by the Bay, and this is actual eye candy. There are more than 1.5 million plants inside of this Gardens by the Bay area from all the parts of the world except Antarctica. Since we visited the Gardens by the Bay in May, we were lucky enough to catch the tulip mania, which was the main highlight. There were so many different varieties and colors of tulips. But then again, with the months and the seasons, they keep changing the highlights, such as these days they are displaying the orchid extravaganza, and I think in June they had rose romance. Like that, they keep changing the highlight of the garden. And the next place we visited was the Cloud Forest because our ticket price included both the Flower Dome and the Cloud Forest. And believe me, guys, once you enter, it will be like you are entered to a whole different world. And this entire park is based on the highest grossing movie of all time, the Avatar. This place actually connects the guests who are visiting this place with the alien world of Pandora, its bioluminescence environments, mystical creatures, flora, and the captivating culture of indigenous people, the Navis. Actually, you can see the statues of the Navis here as well.
Oh, and that's me having a little fun because I couldn't resist the vibe and the music there. Then we were quickly rushing to catch the light and musical show at Super Tree Grove. There are two shows happening, one at 7:45 p.m. and the other one is at 8:45 p.m. And you can enter for free. Anybody can enter this musical and light show for free. And there are about 12 of these super trees in the garden, rising up to about 50 meters above the ground. And these giants provide shade in the day and come alive with an accelerating light and musical show at night. These trees are considered as vertical gardens and at the same time they produce solar power as well. And if you're a huge fan of dinosaurs, don't miss out the nearby food hall called the Jurassic Nest. There were so many types of dinosaur statues and I couldn't resist but touch one, and they felt like very real, as if I was touching an actual animal. So that was the end of the first day in Singapore. Tomorrow we are going to visit the Universal Studios. So please subscribe and press the bell icon for more videos. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.